Hey guys, welcome back to TCG Open. Let's get right back into the last 8 packs of Lorcana's Attack of the Vine. So here we are, and we are back with the final 8 packs of the first box, of the first case of Lorcana's Attack of the Vine. And as you know, we pulled some epic fire in our first booster set in the first 8 packs. If you haven't checked that out, check that video out. And of course, like the video. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel to help this channel out. All right, we are going into our last 8 packs. And if you look carefully here, we do have a couple more boxes. Well, I actually just added the pre-release boxes that I had from our pre-release event. But we have 8 packs to go, and we need to get through this. So, starting now, let's go. We're starting off with Boo and Sully. Now, recounting the last 2 openings, I've only pulled 3 legendaries, 1 epic, and 1 enchanted. That seems like a rather small ratio so far. So maybe, just maybe, we can hit an iconic, or at least a couple of more legendaries. I'm expecting at least 3 more, but we'll see. We're gonna start off with If I Didn't Have You, Owl, Splody Head, Bell, Narrow Escape, Minnie Mouse, Red Alert, Era, Celia May, first rare Mei Ling Li, and entering a, there we go, first legendary, first pack, it is, the Horn King, following that with a common Tinker Bell. So let's put that here. Alright, moving right up, we have Winnie the Pooh. So what is the typical hit rates that I've seen so far? I've seen about 6 to 8 legendaries and 3 epics per box, plus or minus a couple depending if you pull an enchanted. And I don't feel like we're going to be in that group. Well, we did pull the enchanted, so maybe it will be a little bit less. Okay, so here we go. Mulan, the Bear, Sully, Thunderflam, Piercing Attack, Carl Fredrickson, Eeyore, Lumpy, and a super rare, Charles Muntz. That means the next one will be something the same rarity, like a super rare or a legendary. There it is. It is, Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So this is a really cool card because you need to do dual shift. You pay 0 cost, but you need to have both a Mickey and a Minnie character in play. And if this character would be banished, you put them all in your inkwell. Put them into your inkwell face down and exert it instead. I'm not sure if this character would be banished, put them into your inkwell. I don't think the cards underneath it would also go into inkwell. Maybe, I'm not really sure. Well, anyways, moving on to our foil. It is a foil Irit Chef. Very nice. So we've already hit 2 legendaries in the first 2 packs. So 5 legendaries so far, 1 epic, 1 enchanted. We are making it up. So these last 8 must be banger of a pack. Let's take a look. Besties Assemble, Omnidroid, Gaston, Mickey Mouse, Peter Pan, Mother Gotho, Dr. Hamsterville, Sun Yi, Rue, Rare Ming Li, and a super rare Source of the Vine. And we'll follow that up with a common Mother Gotho. We have Boo and Sully again up for pitching. So Wilds, so not Wilds, but Attack of the Vines has definitely been a hard set to find in MSRP now. Lilo, Will Save Our Village, Rar, Robin Hood, Pain, Buzz, Hades, Rabbit, Red Moon, first rare Wither a Flower, following that with a rare Sprout, and a super rare Darkwing and Launchpad. So this one is an enchanted version of it. Haven't seen it yet in real life. Okay. Alright, we are moving into pack number 5. Priya, Flynn Rider, Gizmo, Launchpad, Winnie the Pooh, Rapunzel, Willie the Giant, Morph, and Todd, following that into a rare Dashpar, moving into a super rare The Vine. This one gives me so much Kingdom Hearts vibes. Look at those little heartless. Come on, man. You can't deny the fact that Kingdom Hearts is coming to Lorcana. Alright, and there is our epic. It is Slowro, Sun Yi. Very nice, very nice. Okay, very nice. So we've hit 5 legendaries and 2 epics. So I'm gonna predict that we're gonna hit at least 1 more legendary out of these 3 packs at a minimum. At a minimum. We're starting off with Mike Wazowski, Sheriff, Peter Pan, Focus Search. You've got some Punch, Scout Ahead, Rapunzel's Tower, Mrs. Hashagawa, One and Oni, following that with our first location, Paradise Falls. And a rare, oh, there it is. There's a legendary. It is Dash Par and Violet Par. Very nice, very nice. And a common will save our lives. Can we pull 1 more legendary out of this? I don't know, but I am hopeful that we'll pull something. Now, you know, I've already thought to myself, I'm not gonna pull an enchanted anymore because we've already pulled it out of this box. Can we pull more? Here we go. Isabella, Violet Par, Colonel. We've got a lot to do. Petrify, Ruzzle, Kuzco, Absorbing Bloom, Mailing Lee, and into our first rare Laugh Canister. And a rare 4-town. I don't have this card, great. And a uncommon Gaston foil. Alright guys, we are into our last pack. We're gonna have Winnie the Pooh here to represent us, to give us all the luck that we need to pull some awesome fire. I'd be happy with an epic, I'd be happy with a legendary, and I'd be extremely happy with an iconic. Here we go. Tyler, Stitch, King Louie, Ellie, Mei-Ling, Ellie, Kevin, Hannah's Inkcaster, the Weed Whacker, following that with a rare Maleficent and Diablo, and a super rare Carl Fredricksen. The last card of this box is a rare Maribel Madrigal foil. Alright guys, so I'm going to flash up on the screen the total hits that we got. Well, not total hits, but the number of cards we got in this set out of 204 to see how far or how close we are to completing this set. And in the future, if it's always the same, around 80%, I might skip that step. But let's take a look, of course, at what we hit in this single box. We have our, first of all, our legendaries. We got Quackerjack, Flynn Rider and Rapunzel, Pocahontas, Dash Par and Violet Par, Mickey Mouse, the Horn King, and then we have 2 epics right here, which is Jasmine and Sun Yi. Beautiful, beautiful. And to top it off, we're finishing up this box with the Enchanted Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. Very nice. Very nice. So that was a banger of a box, I think. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this content, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We have plenty of product to go through. I will figure out what we're going to do next. I'll see you next time. Stay around, stay safe, peace out.